Boys, we have made millions of coins following this roster update, and I'm sure you guys did the same. We just got finished doing my live stream where we went over all of the players that got updated, and now I got some names that you want to be investing in right. There are a bunch of good hidden gems to be buying up right now. I'm going to give you a bunch of names, but I'm not going to give you every name that there is. If you guys join my Discord, there's a bunch of people that talk about it, and there are so many like-minded people that are trying to invest, give a bunch of stuff tips. You guys got to make sure you join. The link will be in the description. But, on to the names. Thank you to the sponsor of this video, U4GM, where you can get safe, reliable coins fast. And if you want to save even more money, use my discount code Deebo at checkout to save an additional 5%. The first player that we're talking about is going to be Carson Kelly, who did get an upgrade. He went from an 81 to an 84 overall, bumped 3 overalls. And the thing is, if he stays that way, his defense went up, which was the mainstay. But if he can start going crazy with his hitting, Carson Kelly will be a very, very good investment. And to get in and to be able to get in on him early is the best thing to do. Right now, obviously, he's minimum price. Everybody's trying to get off of their investments already. Somebody I'm holding on to is going to be Carson Kelly, because I definitely see the diamond aspirations for my guy. He started off hitting this season absolutely incredibly, and if he can gain some of that traction and that momentum back, I know for a fact that Carson Kelly can go diamond. Next player that we got is going to be Sal Frelick of the Milwaukee Brewers. Another player I told you guys to be investing in. He did go up. He went up from an 83 to an 84. Didn't think he would go diamond, but I knew he deserved an upgrade. His fielding got touched a little bit. I think his hitting did slightly, but if he can get a few more homers, he's not a big power guy. He's got about 9 or 10 homers on the year. But if he can slowly start hitting well again, I mean, he's hitting for pretty decent average. But I think Sal Frelick, again, a player that is minimum right now, is pretty close to being a diamond player, man. He's like right there. I can see it. Another Milwaukee Brewer is going to be Jackson Cheerio, who also went up. Told you guys to buy him as well. He went up from an 83 to an 84. I think that Jackson Cheerio has diamond aspirations. He started off really, really well this season, and I was thinking that he was going to be diamond pretty early on. Didn't end up happening. He started going down a little bit. He was injured a bit during the last roster update, so I think that if he can remain healthy and start hitting like he usually can, Jackson Cheerio is in line to be the next diamond. 100%. Him and Sal Frelick, the Milwaukee Brewers got some names. Next player we got is going to be Geraldo Perdomo. Not somebody that I told you guys to buy. Was a little nervous on him, but he actually went up 2 overalls. Been having an absolutely really good underrated year for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Perdomo hitting really well. Definitely hits for more contact than he would power, but his fielding is also there, pretty solid. Like I said, he went up 2 overalls, and we can see that his inside edge is up. He's doing well on the season. I think he's kind of criminally underrated. I mean, he is an 84, so I guess I wouldn't call him criminally underrated. But in terms of people in real life, I don't think a lot of people realize how good of a season he's been having. He's definitely looking like he has the chance to go diamond pretty soon here. Another person I told people to buy is Christopher Sanchez. And I think a lot of people are hanging on to Christopher Sanchez, as he is right now almost 1,800 coins. And that's because he went up from an 81 to an 84, having a phenomenal season. And if he maintains that, man, I guarantee you he's this close to being a diamond. I know a lot of people thought that he was going to go diamond for this roster update. A lot of people really, really were thinking that he was going to. I'm sure he was pretty close. Everything went up in terms of his stats in MLB. He's doing his damn thing. And I think that diamond is not out of the question for him this next roster update. Another player I told you guys to buy is Mason, who went up 4 overalls. 4 of them. He went up from an 8, or maybe 3. I think it was an 80. I think he went up from 80 to 84. Not 100% sure about that, but I'm pretty sure. Anyway, he went up to diamond fielding. His fielding stats are insane. Rightfully so, because he is one of the best fielders in the league, the entire league. And if he can get hot hitting-wise, this boy is going to go to a diamond easily. Right now, he is a little bit more expensive than minimum price, but he's practically minimum. This is somebody that you want to get now. He's 22 years old. He's very young. His fielding is already there. You love to see a player that has diamond fielding and then their hitting is pretty low, because that means the sky is the limit for them in terms of their overall. He doesn't need much to become a diamond. Next player that we got is going to be Brandon Woodruff, who is looking pretty decently priced in overall also. A lot of people are still hanging on to him, I think, and rightfully so, because my man is having a phenomenal year. He started off injured and has came back and absolutely been throwing missiles. This guy is striking out people. He is not giving up many runs, and he's winning games for the Brewers. Brandon Woodruff has been sneakily so damn good this year, and I think a lot of people thought he should have went to a diamond immediately. I wasn't that high. I wasn't like, hey, you know what, 79 to an 85. Nah, I wasn't there yet, but I knew he would be getting high overall. 83 overall right now for him. He went up 4, and I don't think it'll take much for him to go to diamond. Are you guys starting to see a trend with the diamond defense and the bronze hitting? Because Mauricio Dubon went up from a 78 to an 83 overall. He went up 5 overalls. Diamond defense, bronze hitting. If he can just start getting a little bit hot hitting-wise, like just hit a few homers this roster period, I'm telling you, it's not going to be hard for bro to get to a diamond. It's really not. And he is minimum price right now. Not somebody I told people to buy, but I did not think that he was going to get that big of a boost towards his defense. But I was definitely wrong. Next player we got is going to be Junior Caminero. I told people to buy Junior. He went up to about 900 at the time. People were asking if they should keep buying him. I told them no. Maybe it was a bad call on me. I didn't think he was going up to an 83. I thought he would go up to an 82. Junior Caminero, 21 years old. He's been having a phenomenal season, man. Hitting the ball super duper well. Obviously, his defense is common. You don't love that, but I definitely think Junior is not a bad buy right now. And he is minimum price. He's, like I said, he's been having a phenomenal season. He was in the home run derby for a reason, and he did quite well. He hits that ball, and he hits it hard. Make sure you guys hang on to or buy some juniors. Next player we got is going to be Ernie Clement, who I think deserved a bigger defensive boost than he got. I'm not going to lie to you. I think they gave him a pretty solid defensive boost, but he deserved more. He really did. He did go up to an 83 overall, though. I told people to buy him. Pretty solid. I think he was an 80 or an 81. He might have been an 80. I think he was priced at an 81. Yeah. I think he was an 80 overall. So he went up by 3. Very, very nice. And rightfully so, because he's having a great year. He has been very, very good defensively. And I know that's not going to slow down, but I don't think they do any more fielding boosts. I think they only do fielding updates once a year, and then it's the hitting for the rest. So if he can pick it up hitting, like he has been, Ernie Clement, you know, could have diamond aspirations. This guy, Drake Baldwin, has continued to go up and up and up. I think he was obviously a bronze to start. He is now a 82 overall. Drake Baldwin is going crazy. You can cop him for minimum price as an 82. And like I said, he got upgraded. I think he went from a 79 to an 82. I think he got 3 overalls. Big bump for him right now. And we can see that for him to hit 83, he only at most needs 8. Pretty solid. I definitely think for how good, for how bad the Braves have been, Drake Baldwin has been one of the bright spots for this team. This young man is doing his thing. Next player we got is going to be O'Neal Cruz, who did get an upgrade. He went from a 79 to an 82. Very good buy. Didn't tell people to buy him. Didn't think he was going to get a 3 overall boost, but he did. His defense is definitely helping that out. And the fact that he has common hitting, he's just got to get a little bit hot, man. And this man is definitely going to go diamond. I could see that he goes diamond this year. I know the Pirates aren't that great, and O'Neal is a little shaky at times. But I definitely don't think it's out of the question for him to improve that field or hitting. With the fielding as good as it is, if he can just have a hot August, O'Neal Cruz could be somebody that you definitely need to be looking out for. And the fact that he's minimum price, I'm stocking up on some. I told people to buy this man right here, and for good reason. I don't remember what overall he was, but he went up to an 82. I think he might have been a 77 or 78. Something like that. He was a higher silver, but like not like a 79, right? Carlos Narvaez. I don't know how to say his name completely. I'm not gonna lie. But his defense carried him. And he is not a bad hitter. If he can remain getting a few good hits, we can see that plus 14 to his stats gives him an 84 overall. You can buy him right now for minimum. I bought over 100 of this guy at 200, and he went up to 900 stubs. Like, goodbye if you guys bought this guy. I appreciate y'all for listening if you did. Who would have thought it? Another Milwaukee Brewer. Hey, they've been going crazy this last few months. About a month. But Isaac Collins went up from a 72 overall, I think, to an 81. Crazy upgrade for my man, Isaac Collins, as he joins the Gold Club. And for good reason. He has been really good defensively and very solid hitting-wise. I know a lot of people were on him. I was not. I'm not going to lie. Did not look much into him. But he is pretty good. I have done some research now that I know. And he is somebody that I like a lot for this next roster update. 100%. He's also supercharged right now, which is cool for him. He's actually like kind of cracked to use actually in game at the moment, but that's just for like 3 days. But really good buy right now. Somebody who's also been having an insanely good season, the young Nick Kurtz. Been absolutely electric. One of the best hitters. One of the best hitters in the league. Point blank period. He's been insane. We can also see that his inside edge, if he gets a +6 to his stats at most, he gets up to an 81. He's also at, he's not at minimum, but he's at a pretty good price to be buying him at. Nick Kurtz, I'm surprised that he wasn't a gold yet, or like a high overall, but he's finally in the Gold Club, and I don't think that's it for Nick Kurtz. I think that he has the chance to go even higher, truly. Somebody that I really like, who is a new addition to the Phillies, is going to be the closer, Johan Duran. He has been super good. He was very solid for the Twins. A lot of people thought that he would have went gold before this. Took him until now to finally get the gold. And now that he's on the Phillies, who's a very good team, he's in a very nice opportunity to have a lot of good saves, a lot of good strikeouts, and a lot of good wins. This man is in a great spot. And I think that you are in a great spot if you start buying him. He has outlier on his splitter and fastball, which is very interesting. Very good buy right now, and he is at minimum price. I really like Johan Duran as a buy. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully this helped you out. If it did, you guys should click on this video over here, which is on the new mini seasons and how to get that done in under 2 hours, the fastest way to do it. Or this video over here, which is stub making methods, which will help you when you want to invest in these. And make sure you guys sub because we upload daily.